Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance, with me, Almeiron. Last time, we had to kill an antlion, even though there's normally peaceful creatures, because something is going on. We then healed Rose's Desert Fever, and she's coming with us. Hooray! She has white magic. Cure, hold, causes paralysis, scan, which in later games is called Libra. Basically it tells you things. In this game, I believe it can miss? Not sure. I know I recently watched a Let's Play of the Nintendo DS version of Final Fantasy IV, which is very different. It's like 3D and has a lot of changes to it, including some extra story. So if you want to see like some extra story bits that they added in a later version of the game, play that one. I tried playing it on my phone and it wasn't really doing it for me. I bet I could probably play it on an emulator like this, but I personally have nostalgia for the old 2D the 16-bit graphics here. So especially for this game, and I really like that. But having seen the DS version played all the way through, it's a good game. Obviously it's very similar. There's a lot, but there's a few things that are rather different in it. And even if you've played this one before, I think it's worth the playthrough. So it's not quite as different as Final Fantasy VII Remake is from the original Final Fantasy VII, but it's, you know, it does add some stuff to the game in a way that does make it a bit of a slightly different experience. So, scan. I'm not sure if it misses in this version, but I know it misses in the DS version. It can miss, which is ridiculous to me because it doesn't. It takes your whole turn. It doesn't even do damage. All it does is tell you how to fight the enemy. So why would that miss? It's ridiculous. So one of the few things in the DS version that I was watching that I was like, what were they thinking? And I bet it's the same here. I bet it can miss here. I just never use it. Slow is really handy. Like I was saying, Spider Silks in the last episode. Slow is a status effect that you wouldn't know it because, again, this original version of the game is very bad at showing you when a status effect is in play on an enemy and which ones they are. You just have to kind of watch carefully to see if it took effect, and then remember, and then figure out when it wears off. But that said, you can slow bosses in this game. A lot of bosses are susceptible to slow, and it will make your life a lot easier for some of the faster bosses that can really hurt you quickly. And then Sight is the minimap, which I never use. Because the game is very linear for the most part, especially this early bit. And by the time you get an airship and are flying around the world and actually need a map to figure out where you're going, I forget that the minimap thing exists. So that's why I don't tend to use it. Alright, so we can take the shallows even a little bit further. If I can navigate. So the antlion den was down there. This, I don't know why, but this part of the continent with like the little legs coming off just feels very iconic to me for reasons I cannot explain. It's just like, oh, I know where I am. Here we are, Mount Hobbs. West. Look, it's the ice. You can tell because it's blue. Rosa. Rydia, can you try chanting the fire spell? Rydia. Edward. What's wrong? Rosa. Give it a try. I know you can do it. Rydia. No. Rosa. Rydia. I hate fire. Cecil. That's right. Village was destroyed by fire when... Rosa. Rydia, you're the only one who can melt this ice. If we can't get through to Fabul, more people will be in danger. Please, Rydia. Edward. Rydia, you've helped me, you've helped Cecil, you've helped Rosa, and you have the power to help many more people. Please, we need your strength and courage. Cecil. Rydia. Rydia. Fire! Easy spell to chant. Rydia has learned fire! Edward. Rydia, that was incredible. Rydia. Hee hee. Rosa. I knew you could do it. Cecil. Thank you, Rydia. Now I'm gonna burn everything. Fire! 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 You don't get over trauma that fast. Alright, skeletons. We haven't seen these guys yet. They're not too bad. Early game. So Rosa has the white magic we went through. She also has Pray, which is similar to Edward's heal, except it doesn't use potions. Oh, I should have bought more potions. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, after this, I'm going to show you something really fun that this game does. They are slightly susceptible to fire. So prayer is similar to heal. It doesn't heal very much, but it is party-wide. Prayer's downside is that there's a chance it misses. But it's not a random ability, so I like it well enough. Let's see if there's a fire rod for her. More enemies coming up. We're going to be open to fire, I think. But let's go. Or at least. Okay, so if we go to magic, we go to Rydia, go to black magic, this is something that I really wish that they did in more Final Fantasy games, was let you arrange the order of the spells in the menu so that you can put the ones you want to be using more often at the top. Just, yeah. It's like a lot of the more recent games after this have them in like set at specific points or something. But like, I just like the ability to be like, this is what I'm using. If you get leveled up versions, you can put the higher level versions up at the top. Don't hit Rydia. Stop it. Cockatrices here. These guys also have a summon that can drop. It is actually slightly useful compared to Goblin, in that cockatrices have a chance to petrify, which instantly kills an enemy. And it turns you to stone, and you have to use a gold needle to get out of it. All right, these guys are hitting hard. Rosa, cure. And the cockatrice summon will try to petrify the enemy. I just was like, petrify. Oh, the confused cockatrice petrified its friend. Perfect. Demonstration. Alright. Oops. Shoot. Stupid cockatrice. Could you at least drop your extremely rare summon item for me? No, of course not. The trouble is, when you're petrified, I don't think you get experience for the fight. Oh, I've only got 4 gold needles. I'm going to pause the recording. No, you know what? I'm going to finish this side, because it's a dead end over here. But then I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to go back to town, and I'm going to buy some stuff. But you don't need to see me walk all the way back out. Drive back to town. There won't be random encounters on the hovercraft or anything. But these guys are hitting really hard, and I need more gold needles if we're going to be dealing with cockatrices confusing it or petrifying my people all the time. they should be weak to thunder. They probably aren't. Oh, good. He's confused. Now Cecil's going to hit him anyway. Oh, well, he's dead. Prayer unanswered, so that's what happens when it doesn't work. It's okay. Cure spells are automatic. I think the peck thing is like, might be a counterattack, actually. It's a low chance that it counterattacks, but it counterattacks with it. Not positive. Could also just be its turn. I only suddenly suspect that. Kill it! Kill it with Chocobo! I only suspect that because it came so quickly after my own person's turn. Phoenix down. That's good. But Phoenix downs don't help against Petrify. Tent. Potion. Good. There's a gold needle. And some money. To buy more gold needles. Oh, spirits. These guys are... I believe these guys are undead, but they actually absorb fire. It's weird. And most undead are weak to fire, but these guys absorb it, so it's really nice and nasty. So I haven't gone over this yet. Rosa's last ability is aim, so she fights with a bow. And aim is like a guaranteed hit that does. I'm not sure if it does reduced or raised damage or just normal damage, but it's guaranteed. I'm not positive. But basically, if you want Rosa to fight and use a bow, have her aim. Now, you'll note that she had 50 arrows. Well, I'll tell you, she had 50 arrows, and that used an arrow. This version of the game, you have to have arrows to shoot a bow, and you will run out. You can't pick them up after the fight. So, Lydia, let's demonstrate the trouble with fire on these guys. Then let's see how Cure does. Let's see, the green number means they absorbed it. It healed them. And Cure also heals spirits. So spirits are kind of like undead that don't act like undead. Goodness. See, people are hitting really hard, and I'd like them to stop hitting really hard. Please. Or if you're gonna hit really hard, hit Cecil. Because he can take it. Stop picking on my mages. Pick on your friend instead. Yeah, Cure's not doing a whole lot yet. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here. Oh, Rosa learned life. That's like a Phoenix down, but magic. Edward gained a level. That's also good. So, life recovers from KO or revives them if they're dead. Some Final Fantasy games refer to it as knockout condition, but we mostly just say they're dead. Coming back, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here, and I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Didn't take me very long. Took even less time for you, because just paused the recording. But, back to Cecil, it's just what we used to. So I bought a bunch of potions. I got a bunch, up to 15. Gold needles are expensive, but I got, so that I have 15, that should be a good amount. I'm stocked up on antidotes and eye drops just in case, and some maiden's kisses. So, I could have sold this stuff, I suppose, and gotten some more money, but whatever, I'll do it next time. Hey, bombs. So bombs are a third. Do you know what I did not do? Was rest at the end. Bombs also have a summon item that they can drop. The bomb has a chance of casting self-destruct where it dies and deals a massive amount of damage to the party when it gets to low health. And the summon of the bomb does basically the same thing. It self-destructs and deals a lot of damage to your enemies. Which is very nice. See, Edward's actually really nice when he's hitting. He confuses the enemy. And if you use that, then you can make sure that you're not hitting the enemy who's confused. Then the confused enemy, will help you. In your mountain, enemy helps you. Or however you want to say it. Okay, so I forgot to rest at the inn. So I'm going to tent, and then I'm going to save, because I forgot to do that too. I was very focused on getting items. I was so focused that I forgot I was getting items, and went to the armor and weapon shop first. But, no worries. I feel like my voice is going to give out on me soon. But I want to do a bit more, at least finish Mount Hobbs. It's not that long. Sorry, apologies. Alright. Yeah, water helps. Rosa is an interesting character. Like, the whole white mage / archer thing is pretty neat, I think. You don't see it very often. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a dedicated archer on the team, and not have the archer be outclassed by something later on, which happens a lot. Archers tend to be like early on things, or hard to use, like Fire Emblem archers. Have a range of 2, but they can't hit anybody right next to them. So, if you're wondering, by the way, we now have 30 holy arrows. You can switch out the arrows Rosa has to depending on the enemies you're facing. So, like, iron arrows don't do elemental damage. The holy arrows will do holy elemental damage. So, if your enemy is weak to holy damage, switch your arrows. Not that Rosa's going to be shooting a lot of them, because she spends most of her time keeping the party in good health, but anyway, cutscene. Cecil. What's going on? Edward. That garb. He's one of Fabul's monks. Monk. Yeah! Man, if I could just do that. It's like Mario. Yeah! Just jump on them. Go ahead, man. Yeah. Dumb boys. This is not a fight I have control over, by the way, at the moment. So, Yong's sprite has confused me forever, but he's got a mustache, I think, and so, like, it's very hard for me to see his, like, sometimes I can see his face properly, and sometimes I can't in the sprite. I'm currently seeing it properly, so it's hard for me to explain when I don't see it properly, but... Edward. Good grief, a bomb! Rydia. Let's help him! Alright, so the benefit of doing the party, the rows set up the way that I had, is that it just puts Yong right in front right away. If you hadn't rearranged things, Yong might be in the back. This is the mom bomb, by the way. So Yong has normal attack, He's got the kick, which we saw, which attacks multiple enemies. He's got power, which I believe he stores his energy and does extra damage on the next turn. Or he just takes a whole turn to get the attack off, basically. And then it does double damage. So maybe it's faster than attacking twice, but you know, it is what it is. So not bad. Not quite chocobo levels of damage, but pretty good still compared to that. Alright, it's doing something. Oh no, it turned into a cloud? Gerd, I think, raises defense if you want him to... I mean, a boss fight probably isn't the best time for me to be checking what all his other things do. Yang in the original release only had fight and kick and item. So the Gerd and the power are increased defense. So it's going to be better than normal defend, which you do by hitting right on the direction pad when the menu's up. But it's going to be, it takes longer to do. Like you say defend and they're defending, whereas Yang has to wait and then do his action, and then he's girded. We should be fine. We should be. But I'm going to defend for now. Do I need to hit you some more? Or you're not actually going to explode yet? There it goes. Right as Cecil comes out of his thing. Yeah, so that's a damaging thing. There, see? I used Edward's hide strategically. Isn't that nice? Now there's a bunch of them. Do I want to do... Is this a good idea? And what I should... I know that the yellow... No, that didn't do much. Those guys... The orange ones are weaker, even though they're back where they have less hit points. Prayer unanswered. Bad timing. So maybe I should focus gun them down. So Edward's getting really fast, isn't he? That's like twice he's had a turn right immediately. Oh good, that guy's confused. With a confused enemy, I will not. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Good lord, gonna make me use an actual item. Oh, but he's not. Well, he's dead now, so definitely not confused anymore. Stand up, yawn. Keep going. So the Grey Bombs, especially in this boss fight, have a fair amount of hit points compared to the normal bombs, and apparently a lot of defense as well. So if you really want to focus them down as fast as possible so that they don't explode on you. Like this. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Oh no, he's doing it too. That was a lot worse. Rose learned to protect. Oh, that would have been useful in that fight. Monk. You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul. When I was a kid, I'm pretty sure we said Yang. But now I've taken Chinese, Japanese languages in college for a while, so I'm just going to say Yang. I know that's correct. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks. Cecil. My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul. Rosa. A villain named Golbez is abusing Baron's authority to seize the world's crystals. Young. Then he covets our wind crystal as well. Edward. There is no doubt. He easily seized the crystal of Damsine a few days ago. Young. Then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces. Rosa. I'd assumed Golbez was behind the monster attacks that killed your men, and almost killed you. Young. Then the attack is imminent. I must go. Cecil. We will follow you to Fabul. We would like to help. Young. I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. Cecil. But it does. Edward. For I am the Prince of Damsine. Cecil. Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is one of many victims of our kingdom's recent attacks, which I personally led. Young. I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance. Cecil. Let's go. We haven't much time. Fabul lies to the east of these mountains. High Monk Yang has joined the party. Oh, the other nice thing about the DS version is there is voice acting in it for some of the scenes. It's pretty cool. Ugh, blood bones. Okay, so let's see. Rosa needs some levels, I feel. All need some levels, don't we? Oh, goodness. So, let's see. Oh, we're almost at 30 minutes again. How time flies. Oh, good lord. Did you guys just die? That's right, I'm gonna need to fire it up. Nice. Alright, kicking is not so useful anymore because there's only one guy left. See, now the enemies are doing a lot of damage. Like, remember the Antlion Cave, they were hitting Cecil for like 1 damage apiece. But now we've got a full party, and nobody else has armor like Cecil, and even Cecil's taking a decent amount of damage when they do hit him, so... It's, it's getting to the point where we're gonna start having some trouble. Just kill it. Kill it with fire. She killed it with fire. They were trying to kill me with fire. That's not nice. Let's see if ice works on these guys. Not bad. Yeah, so the Dark Sword that Cecil has is not doing as much damage because they're undead. So he's not quite the one-shot wonder that... That's not what that means, is it? He's not the one-shot, the one-hit kill people person he had been for pretty much everything else to this point. Also, the monsters are getting a lot stronger now. Comparatively, so yeah, we're just gonna be having some trouble now. That's how it goes. That's why the game's not the easiest game in the world. It's the random encounters. Bosses you can figure out. The random encounters can get tedious and dangerous. Good. Oh my goodness, did I say tedious? I'm fighting these guys again. That took forever. Come on, I want to get off the mountain so I can end the episode, and then I'll walk around a little bit. I got greedy. I checked to see if there was a tent. There was no tent. Not a tent, a chest. There was no chest. Greedy. Oh, I wonder. This guy's flying. Yeah, flyers are weak to bows, to arrows. So, Rosa does extra damage to flyers. I need to remember that. Okay, there we go. We are out of Mount Hobbs. So that was the Mom Bomb fight. And we've met Yang. Let's see how we're doing. We are level 12, level 18, level 16, level 11, level 15. Not too bad. Hey, look, Edward is almost to 200 hit points. Level 15. Rosa is at 200 hit points at level 12. I know, Edward's fragile. It's okay. Let's see, Rydia, 109 AP, Rosa, 97, not too bad. Rydia's doing good on hit points. Young is level 11, and he is almost at the same number of hit points as Cecil, because monks don't get the defense that the Dark Knight does, but they have massive hit points. So yeah, that's what things are looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.